Hi, today we're going to understand how we can create PDF files for employee peer review. As you can see, this is an employee peer review form where once the user fills in all the details in this particular form and they click on submit, the responses will come under the responses side in this database. I've already gone ahead and have created two submissions for the particular form, and now I'm looking to create these submissions into PDF files. For this, we'll be using a tool known as PDF Output. This will help us create PDF files and automation from Notion database with the help of a Google document. So the Google document is where we'll be creating the template file, where we'll be editing everything from scratch. And the Notion database is where we will have the information contained over here, which will be converting to PDF files. You can create any documents such as any reports, any invoices, contracts, certificates, or even quotations for your business that you're looking to generate at scale and you're using it on a day-to-day basis. Let's click on create PDF and quickly sign in, and then we will understand how we can generate the PDF files on automation. This is fairly simple and straightforward process, and we do not need to use much time over here to create the PDFs. First thing is we need to add the Notion database over here. So this is the database which we already have, which we need to connect. And corresponding to the database, we need to also define a document. So the document is where we will be defining the template file for the PDF generation. Once both the things are added, we need to simply map the fields of the database onto the document one by one, and then the PDF file can be generated out of it. Let's click on add Notion database, and it will allow us to create the database from there. So let me copy this database title which I have. This is what I'm going to enter in the selection screen. Go back to the setup, click on select pages, and simply enter the title inside search pages over here. It will show you this form. Click on the form and the form will automatically get added. Okay, so whenever you are adding any particular form or database, simply enter the same inside search pages field. Do not use these top level pages from the list to add the database, as your experience will not be smooth and the database may not get added correctly. So always enter it inside the search pages field. Alongside this, if your particular form or database is connected with other databases through relation properties, so let's say this employee peer review form is connected with database A and database B through relation properties, you also need to add database A and database B over here so that the PDF file which will be created will have all the relation and roller values intact. Otherwise, the PDF file will not be able to generate it with the relation and roller values. Having considered all of this, let's click on allow access, and now we will get access to the employee peer review form which we can use for the remaining automation steps. So you can click on the drop down to see the form. If it is still not yet appearing, just give it some time and just simply reload the database. Okay, it just takes a little while to load the database. So please have some patience and try reloading the database, and you'll definitely see over here. Click on this and it will automatically load the database properties right over here, which you can start to view. So you can see it is showing us all the properties of the database one below the other, which we can use for the automation steps. So next thing after this is adding the document for the particular database. So if you already have a employee peer review document template available, you can click on add Google document and you can go with any existing document which you might have on your drive. So if you already have any document available on your drive, you can select that. I do not have any document available, so I will just go with a demo document. If you click on demo document, it will automatically create a new document for you where it will automatically add all the placeholders for your use case. Okay, so you can see it has added me all these placeholder values automatically, and everything that you see inside double curly brackets over here will be mapped to the corresponding fields in the database, and they will be replaced with those values. As an example, the date field that you see over here will be mapped to the date value that we have over here, and we will get the date information in this particular section. And when the PDF will be created, all these placeholders that you see inside double curly brackets will be replaced with the values from the database with the mappings, and then the PDF will be created out of that. So if you want to manually map any properties, you have all the properties listed over here. Let's say I want to add the review period. Okay, I'll click on copy and I can go to the document anywhere where I want to put it. I can use Control V or Command V on my keyboard. Okay, so this is the keyboard shortcut to paste the property onto the document. Similarly, you can map any property onto the document live wherever you want to have it and simply paste it. Okay, this will create the live mapping. For me, all the mappings are already done. It was done beforehand, and it's time to generate the PDF files. Okay, before generating the PDF, you need to define how the PDF file should be named. So I want to name the PDF file by the first name of the employee being reviewed over here. Okay, so I will select first name of the employee being reviewed and I will click on download PDF. Before downloading PDF, make sure you are setting up the record as ready to generate whichever you want to create as PDF under the generate PDF column. If you do not do that, the PDF may not be created and you will not be able to see the PDF file generated. Once you generate the PDF, it gets downloaded to the downloads directory and it will also get saved inside this PDF file database, as you can see. So let me click on this and now I will be able to see the record which it has generated. So you can see it has automatically mapped all the fields as per the database values and everything is correctly placed. So let's see the second one. It has generated even the second file with all the fields correctly placed as we had in the database. So we just created two documents, one after the other, with all the fields automatically mapped. The best part of this automation is when everything works correctly, click on Setup Notion Automation, and now it will automate this process forever. Which means whenever a new submission will come up and a new entry gets added, you simply need to mark it as ready to generate, and the PDF automatically gets created inside the PDF file column. So you do not need to set up anything inside PDF output dashboard ever again with whatever we did at the beginning to create the PDF. All you need to do is simply add records, mark it as ready to generate, and it will automatically create the PDF file right inside the database. That is the beauty of using this tool, and as it is really powerful and helps you create PDFs directly inside the database. This makes the process really easy and convenient as you do not need to follow any manual setup, and it creates PDF 24/7 365 days for you as long as you have any record available and you put it to ready to generate over here. Okay. So I hope this demonstration was clear and helpful to you. If you still have any questions left, use the chat bubble, send me a message with your queries on whatever you are having. I'll be able to address the same as soon as I see it. You even have a contact section at the bottom of the homepage where you can send me your emails with whatever issues you are having. I'll be able to take up the same as soon as I see it. You can go even with a free demo session where I'll be guiding you step by step on how to use the tool and create PDFs and automation for a use case. And as you can see, it has processed one document and it has generated the PDF right over here as we were discussing this and as we had added it while